This past week, Fox 11 News aired two investigative reports that explored some serious questions about how money is being spent on gang intervention in South Los Angeles. Some community activists gathering today for an annual event tell us that in the wake of that investigation, they don't want anyone to lose sight of the positive accomplishments of many gang intervention efforts. Leelila Strogov now with more on what the Ceasefire Committee had to say.
What I want first is to bring up all of the mothers whose children have been murdered due to gun and gang violence.
I lost my daughter. She was 15 years old, May 26th of 2006.
Anthony Deshaun Bland. He was murdered June the 1st, 1996.
The Ceasefire Committee, a group committed to reducing gang violence, has been gathering around this time for several years now to honor mothers, especially those who've lost children to gang warfare. Vicki Lindsay, an ardent anti-gang activist in the community, says she personally understands the pain these women endure. Her son was among those murdered.
It hurts when I talk about my boy. That was my child. That was not my car. That was repossessed. That was not my home. That was foreclosed on. It wasn't my dog that got hit by a car. That was my child. They took my child. That was my baby, you guys.
With Mother's Day approaching, this was a time to come together and face the sadness in their community, but also a chance to talk about the good that's being done.
We went to Washington this week in order to get funds so that we could have the money to fight gang violence.
Gerald Thompson is a former gang member who is now active in both gang prevention and intervention. He says a lot of headway has been made, especially when it comes to stopping retaliatory shootings.
When there's a shooting in some neighborhoods, the Ceasefire Committee and other agencies actually get phone calls. There's been a shooting, and they actually disperse somebody that knows that community.
Vicki Lindsay agrees.
In spite of the killings that are taking place, if we weren't out here doing what we were doing, guess what? It would be more bodies.
She attributes the progress to the number and diversity of community members who have chosen to get involved.
The gang members, you get the victims groups, you get the brown and the black, you get the police, you get the church, you get all of these people together saying, hey, guess what? We want to stop this.
More than anything, one gang intervention worker said, is the need to highlight all the progress that's being made amidst the struggle so that members of the community can know that ultimately it is hope that will triumph over despair.
If you're not out there doing it, don't discredit us.
Do we have a long way to go? Yeah, but we're making some strides.
You can see and feel that there is change in the air in our people.
In Compton, Leelila Strogov, Fox 11 News.